reality TV producer. I'm talking about behind the scenes stuff I see on Bravo shows, and we're going to start Below Deck. One of my favorite franchises, absolutely genius, and I'll tell you why it works so well. It has what successful shows need. Rich people, young, hot people, a lot of alcohol, pretty places, and like built-in stakes. So the most important part of why that show works is that they're in this pressure cooker of having to work these really long hours, not sleeping, and that will naturally cause drama. So that's less work for everyone, right? If there's charters happen, everyone gets tired and they yell at each other. The drama kind of happens naturally. There's less heavy-handed producing needed. Whereas people just bopping around living their lives can be less interesting. You have to work for it harder. A couple overall things before we do episode things I see. If you are the people that you see on the boat, they are paying to be there. They are paying for the charter. They have been casted. They're selected through a casting process, but they are paying a discounted rate for the charter, but it's still pretty expensive. From my understanding, they're told to tip on the market price. So yes, they're getting a discounted rate, but they should be tipping at the rate of what it would actually cost them. Another thing is their themed dinners and their costumes and the activities they do. I've seen a lot of people say, if I went on Below Deck, I would never do anything tacky like that, which I understand, but 10 episodes of the chef just doing a beautiful Mediterranean dinner that's classy is quite boring. So they have to invent these things for them to do while they're on the charter to make things more interesting. So I think these themed parties, these crazy dinner asks, those are all part of their casting process likely, and then also part of their prep for production is what are you going to ask for on the boat? And they work together with production to come up with these things so that when they look at the whole season, there's a good spread of different things that get the crew involved, that make it more interesting for people to watch. And also they obviously cast who is on the show. There's a lot of crew members that aren't on the show, as you've probably seen them in other episodes when they introduce first officers, second officers. They're just there to operate the boat, but they don't want to participate in the show. Fair enough. And also I think on this most recent season, you can see that they're taking some pretty heavy liberties with casting people who have yachting experience, but are also just really there for good TV, like the girl from France who was on Love Island. Yeah, probably not a good cast for Fraser's well-being, but a good cast for TV. Some would argue that's the same thing. Gonna watch some episodes. I'll be back.